Oh, tiptoe by the garden, through the tulips with me. Now, granted, I didn't sing that as well as Tiny Tim did, but that's all right because we're not really tipping through the tulips, but through the daylilies. And I'm here at the Saline Emporium, and today we're going to make a nice spring dish, a seafood salad, and we're going to stuff it in the daylilies. Now, I checked with them, and they don't use a pesticide or fertilizer on the daylilies, so they are edible, and I did get permission to cut a couple of them. So let's head back to the boat, and we'll make our seafood salad and garnish it inside the daylilies. This will be great. Guarantee it'll be better than my singing. Oh, tiptoe through the tulips with me. So here we are, back on the boat. I did a little bit of fishing. I caught a couple of perch, but I didn't get any crabs, so I had to go to the grocery store, and I picked up some shrimp, which I've already sauteed, and a little bit of other fish just to make sure we have enough for this dish. And then I went out, of course, my celery, but I got the main parts are flowers, and these are just beautiful. And what we want to do with these is we're going to take the pistol out here and oh gee, I just messed that one up. Good thing we got a couple others. So we're going to clean these carefully like this. And the other thing too, you see how I have it in water, we're going to kind of submerge these, and that way we make sure any little bugs that are hanging out that we're going to get rid of them. And you see I got a couple of smaller ones, kind of like bite size. And that'll be kind of fun too. Now if you can't get all the way in there, you got to be careful. Just take a knife and just gently cut those out. Now we're going to just kind of put those down there. Oh yes, also in the garden I picked up some leaf lettuce that we can use, a nice colored lettuce. And we have, here at the Saline Emporium, they plant herbs all around. You just kind of have to look for them. This is a red basil. We're going to add this. So our next step is going to be to make the seafood salad. And because it's the dog days of summer, we're not using mayonnaise. We're going to use an oil and vinegar. And I'm going to use a zesty Italian dressing in this and add a little bit of spice to it. You know, I also pre-cooked a little bit of hard-boiled egg and put it back in the refrigerator. It kind of froze on me though. We're going to use a little bit of celery, just a touch of onion, a little bit of cheese, our hard-cooked egg, our seafood, zesty Italian. Going to add a little Old Bay to it, of course. And we want to dice our celery pretty fine. I don't like real big chunks, so. And our onion is just going to be a very little bit of onion. Now our deviled egg, or our cooked egg, I'm going to keep a couple little pieces out here. I'm not going to dice all that up. Here's a little bit of crunch from the frozenness, but that's okay. It's a cold salad. That's good. Now the same with our seafood. I'm not going to cut that up into super small pieces. I'm going to cut the shrimp about like this. And the same with, here's my perch. Just nice bite-sized pieces is what we want. Not too fine. I cleaned up my mess a little bit here. And this, we're just going to, we don't need a lot of the oregano, but isn't this a nice color? And what a nice touch they do here at the Saline Emporium with putting these, and they're all over the place. You kind of have to hunt and peck for them. So it's kind of like a game where you can test your skills. Now they do leave the little labels there so that you can see what's what. Well, now I've got my plate out, and I added a little bit of oil and vinegar to this and our seasoning. We're just going to stir that up kind of quick. You don't want to break the shrimp up and the fish up, so be a little careful with it. Now a little bit of Old Bay. Oh my. Kind of let that marinate together. You see how nice and light and fluffy that's going to be? Okay. Oh, a little bit of cheese. You're going to put some little cheese slices here with it. And then you could add some crackers to this, you know, or anything like that. I've got my lettuce. Now what I think I'm going to do in this too is, watch this guys, we're just going to take this and shred a little bit. Put that on the plate. And now we're ready to fill our flowers. We just take a little bit like this, put that in there, set that here. Now, you know, I broke this one, but look at that, it's so beautiful. We have to use it. We have to. Just like this. In fact, we can overstuff this one because it broke open. And then we got a couple of little bite-sized ones. In fact, we can even use this for a little bit of garnish here. Look at that. And we'll use our egg. You know, it would have been nice too. I guess I could have made those into deviled eggs. And we have plenty of room in the back. We can add just a little more. And now look, we have a wonderful spring or summer dish. I like these little ones. You just take. Very tasty. Nice, cool, refreshing, and it's a beautiful dish to serve your guests. Well, bon appetit, and happy and safe boating to you, your family, and friends.